Ride home with Auntie. Normally, I just start driving home, so you ain't riding home with nobody. Today, I'm gonna be wiser with my video posting, and I'm not gonna post while I am driving because I don't want to promote bad habits, and that's not good to be doing a video while driving unless you are recording where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So being that I'm not doing that, I want to say, and plus in my spirit I feel like gonna change some things. First of all, shout out to my girl day 4, Rachel. Day 4, we did it. We did it. We did it day 4. 2, people, steroid people. Why y'all didn't tell me that the steroids was going to bring out Miss B? I literally choose someone out today over a plastic fork. Like, I'm very thankful. I am so very thankful that the person that I chewed out understood, and I'm very thankful that I'm so thankful to God that the person I chewed out understood and not popping my collar, even though I'm doing that. I'm just really trying to straighten up my shirt. But that my character, my true character, was seen before that. Now, I will say that I am a total B. On the inside, child. Oh, I can be a B. Ask anybody who's crossed Miss B. That is my alter ego. That's you. You know what B stands for. It ain't buzz. I'm not Bumble with the B, huh? No, I ain't Lil Kim. You know what the B stands for. Actually, I think that's what the B stands for Queen B, but you know what I'm saying. But I felt so much better. Shout out again to my nurse practitioner. She was like, because I was given like 50 milligram doses of steroid to take for 5 days. And I knew something was wrong, or I knew something was different. I don't want to say wrong, but different, because I was short. Yesterday, I felt so good, but by the time I got home, I was like, F the world, F the world, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to give it to him, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna make me, I was DMX, lose my mind, I was ready. When I tell you, chemical imbalance is real. Chemical imbalance is real. Let me say it again. Chemical imbalance is real, both in women and in men. Because a lot of times we like to say, oh, the hormones, women's hormones make them crazy. They make men crazy too. Okay, because they got hormones. We're not the only one with hormones. Y'all got hormones too, and those chemical imbalances is real. So when someone has a mental illness, I'm guessing that a large percent of it may be chemically imbalanced. That's why they need to take medication to balance out their chemicals. Let me tell you, today, I literally was willing to put my job on the line to chew out this man. Now, he's not that important. Like, he couldn't fire me. He couldn't fire me or hire me. You know, but he may have a little influence. I could have said something so ill that would have made him require me to be disciplined. In my mind, I was ready. If he would have continued fussing with me and not recognize that I was not at my best, I was not the original Akara that he knew, he could have went back and forth, and it could have been bad. When I say it's bad, like I wanted all the smoke, the bombs, the shots. I wanted it all. I was ready for it. Literally ready for it. Until, I had my follow-up with my PCP, my nurse practitioner, and she said, she asked with an S, if I was okay. And I'm so glad that I honestly said, like, physically I'm fine, but I am so short with people right now. I'm so short. He said, it's the steroids. You had a large amount of steroids that you've been given to take for the last 5 days. You were probably very emotional. It really does havoc on your chemical balance. And I was like, I was so embarrassed because Miss B was on one today. Okay? She usually don't peek her head out until when my hormones change during my cycle time, or if I'm in pain. Miss B be right there like, fuck with me today. You know what I'm saying? But usually I can connect it to, look, I'm not feeling well today, and I can warn people that, like, okay, I'm going to be a little short, or at least I say, I'm sorry, and I can try to control Miss B. You know what I'm saying? And I feel with every ounce of my body, it is not the responsibility of the receiver of your mental illness. Mental illness is no excuse for you to be rude bastard. It is no excuse. You have that problem, and it's up to you as the person who has that chemical imbalance to recognize that and control it. Okay, the best way you can, because the other people don't know. You just dumping on them. Okay, now, if you are aware that this person has a problem, you can show grace if it's worth it. If it's worth your peace, if this person is worth your peace to show grace to that person, fine. But it is never the other people, anyone else's responsibility except for the people with mental illness and chemical imbalance to control that, warn people, or let people know that this may be the situation and I might be tripping. I'm really not like this. You know what I'm saying? When I'm balanced, I'm the sweetest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say that is no excuse. Your period, you being on PMS, if you PMSing, ladies, if you're in pain, guys, if your mama hurt your feelings, or whatever the situation, whatever your issue is, it is never the other person's responsibility to accept that and take your ish. I don't care. You can have all the doctors diagnose you with every mental illness in the world. It ain't everybody's responsibility to treat you special because of your mental illness. Okay? So you might get cussed out. And I could have gotten cussed out and kicked out today. Okay? I really could. But I'm thankful for knowing things. And it does allow me to give grace to those who I desire to give grace to. Because it's like, okay, especially if the person is normally not. If they're normally a B all the time, or an asshole all the time, excuse my language, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. That's just who you are. And there's people that's just more love to be the bitch and be an asshole. They like it, but I think a lot of people don't. Because I felt so horrible that I chewed. I had to go and apologize and tell her I'm so sorry. I owe them big time. I owe them big time, and because I don't like that. I don't like being Miss B. Okay, I like to hold her for when I really need her to stand up for what's right. But on a normal day, over a plastic fork was out of line. And I was, in my mind, I said, you damn right. Yes, it is. I was willing to risk my job over a plastic fork. Okay? Advocate for your health, baby. Mental health as well. All right? Y'all have a good one. I hope this helped y'all out a little bit. All right? Peace.